mail to Lieutenant Ramos.
You got that right. Once we get back to my hotel, I'm going to make a duplicate of this confession, and I'm going to express it to Argentina so old Rolo can spend the rest of his life behind bars with all his drug-dealing creep buddies.
Yeah, you're going to call them creeps, but you're going to take their money and not put yourself in the same league.
Steve, they robbed the ranch out from under me, the one they killed Don Alonzo for. It would have made this money I have now, so that's the end of it, all right? In no way am I like any of those scum.
Okay.
Now, why don't you just step on it, huh? I got the cash now. I paid for the speeding ticket. You, me, and Gabrielle got some celebrating to do.
Yeah, now that this danger's over, maybe Gabrielle will relax a little bit, be a little open to some romance.
Right 'em, cowboy. Just seen him, he thought he was Superman or something. Hey, bottle of the finest champagne in the house.
Max,
You got it, boss.
I've already told you. I've got somewhere I have to go.
Gabrielle, I'm still waiting for Max. Thank you for taking Rolo out of my life.
I'm sorry. I know. Thank you very much. But
You
now
are very
that
welcome.
the danger is over, I want to go and do something that I've been longing to do for so long.
What's that?
I wish I could tell you, but I can't quite yet. Look, will you be here later on tonight?
Me? Yeah. I plan on drinking this stuff till 4 in the morning. I was hoping I could get you a little tipsy and talk you into taking a share of this treasure.
Yeah, well, Max, she's not interested, and neither am I. Blood money is blood money, however you cut it.
Look, I can't stand around talking about money or anything else. It's far too important, so I'll see you later.
Do we have any idea what that was about?
If you don't, I sure don't.
Gabrielle sure likes her mystery, doesn't she? One minute you think you're close, and you realize you really don't know her at all.
Yeah, and I thought it was just me.
No. Oh, well.
Well, listen, back to some hotel business. I stopped by the desk on my way by and picked up some phone messages. There seemed to be about 6 messages here from Lou of Beat-a-Bop.
Hey, look, I'm going to go up to my room and count that money. I still don't know how rich I am. I'll come back down after, all right?
Yeah.
Oh, but I got to take care of something else over here first. Excuse me. Cheers. And I hope your dinner was as lovely as mine.
Wade and I talked about going to a movie. Do you still want to go?
Oh, not tonight, okay? Maybe tomorrow night?
Sure.
Well, I'm gonna take off now, okay?
Well, stay. Join us. We didn't get a chance to talk.
Some other time. Can I call you tomorrow?
Yeah, sure, but if you want to talk tonight, I'll be home, okay?
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye. So what is this? You forgot about Rick already? You're hanging out with another man?
No, it is just a friend.
Yeah. Well, what's his story? I mean, he seems a little moody, a little complicated.
Remember, I told you about him. Steve wouldn't give him a job because he has a record.
Right, that's him.
Mm-hmm.
Well, how is he? Is he okay?
Oh, yeah, he's fine. He just has this, toughness about him because of the fact his mother was in jail and his father left home, and he hasn't been given any breaks in his life.
Well, I think he's been given a break by having you as a friend.
Well, thank you.
I'm sorry for losing my temper like that, Lisa. And Vicky is right about little Al being the best medicine in the world for me. Right? Yeah.
Now look what we got right here. Huh? 4 generations of Buchanan men standing here in one bunch.
And whatever this boy's ma did or didn't do, he's going to be raised by and brought up by Buchanan men with a whole lot of love thrown in, right, pal?
Excuse me.
Gabrielle.
Aaron said that I could come right in. I've come about the baby.
Gabrielle, I don't think you've ever been formally introduced. Over there, that's Clint Buchanan. He's my father. And this is Asa Buchanan, my grandfather.
Hello.
We saw you at little Al's baptism.
Yes.
You said you wanted to talk to me about Al?
Well, actually, I want to talk to Tina.
She's not here right now.
Oh, she's still at the police headquarters.
Yeah, and I have no idea how long she's going to be there. Is there something you could talk to me about? After all, I am Al's father, huh?
Yes. I suppose I have no choice. And if we talked in private?
Oh, not at all. I guess we could go upstairs to the nursery.
No. You stay here. Pa and I'll go out in the kitchen and see about rustling up some supper.
What happened to the cook?
Never mind. Come on.
Oh,
Gabrielle, nice meeting you.
excuse me.
Come on in.
Cord, I'd like to tell you how sorry I am about your loss.
Well, thank you very much. I appreciate it. You didn't know my ma, did you? Or at least not very well.
No. She was very kind to me when I first came to town. She never blamed me for anything that my father did. But I didn't see her that often. I wish I could find a better occasion to bring this up with you, but I've waited so long as it is.
Well, fine. Go ahead. I'm listening.
Cord, the reason I came to the States was not to be with friends after my grandmother died. I was in danger at the time.
From what?
There's this man who believed that I had something that belonged to my father, and he... It doesn't matter anymore. The danger's over.
Then this man isn't giving you any more trouble.
No, I'm free to do what I want and go where I please.
So maybe you'll be headed back to Buenos Aires then?
I may. It's my home, and I do love it there. The hardest thing about all of this is being forced to give up someone that's very dear to me.
Yeah. I bet it is tough giving up friends and family like that. What you doing, guy?
Yes.
Cord, Joey's having a terrible asthma attack.
Where's his
I
medicine?
gave it to him. It's not helping. He needs a doctor. He's gasping for air. Where is Mr. Buchanan?
Go on up with Joey, and I'll find Clint and tell him to call a doctor.
Gabrielle, would you mind taking him for me? I'll see you.
Clint? Clint!
I know this is so cruel to Cord and Tina. She loves you too. You're my son. And I love you with all my heart. And once I've told Cord the truth, he'll understand that you do belong with me. And then perhaps we'll go back to Buenos Aires and live in Abuela's house. And I can say that my husband died in the U.S. Yes.
Ooh. How's everything in here? You okay?
Oh, fine. How's Joey?
He's not doing too well. Clint and Asa took him over to the hospital. Kim's upstairs, and I think it's just about time for this little guy to go to bed.
Oh, no. Oh, I mean, he's so wide awake. You're the one who looks like he needs some sleep.
Well, I tell you, I feel like I've been pushed about to my limits today.
Yes, you're very strong, Cord.
Well, I can be when I can take some action against things, but I tell you, lately things have been so far out of my control that...
I know you feel as though you're helpless.
Yeah. But then again, this year has been pretty tough on you, too.
Yes, I sympathize, I really do. And if there was a magic cure, I'd give it to you, but I don't know what it is.
Well, there is a magic cure, and this little fella is it. Hey, come here. How you doing, huh? I call him my little Mr. Sunshine. He just smiles at me, and all my blues just go away. Listen, I'm sorry about dumping all those things on you. You're a very good listener. I appreciate that. But you said you wanted to say something about little Al?
Oh, it can wait till Tina gets back.
You sure?
Yes, really. Could you have her call me, though?
Oh, definitely. Yeah, I can do that.
Hi, honey.
Hey,
Hi,
look who's
Gabrielle.
here.
Hi, Kate. Well, I'll say goodnight now.
Okay.
Goodbye, sweetheart.
Bye-bye. Say bye-bye, Gabrielle.
Bye. Hi.
Hi, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
Don't ask. Police apparently found some incriminating evidence on her.
Is she in jail? Is she released on bail? What?
I don't know. I'm sorry. That's all I heard.
Max, I have to talk to you. What's the matter?
Tina's just been arrested.
I thought she was just being held for questioning and that the police had found a poisoned vial in her purse.
What?
Who told you about a poison?
Delilah did. I was just...
How did poison get in her purse?
I don't know. I didn't have a chance to ask to find out.
What did Vicky say?
I didn't see her.
Does Tina have a lawyer?
I presume so. I certainly hope she has a good one. Steve, do you mind? I have to talk to Max.
I got to go see Tina. Excuse me.
Max!
Well, Max didn't even tell you about all the money he found.
He was obviously too concerned about Tina.
Yeah, you seem pretty upset by the whole thing yourself.
Steve, did the news report give any sort of bulletin about why?
Nope.
You have any ideas?
No.
You know, Max and I have known Maria since we were kids. She was always a really terrific lady. I mean, I can't believe all the stuff I'm reading about her in the paper.
Yeah, well, we always choose to think about the good things about people, don't we?
Well, I'm not surprised that often, except by Max. Did he tell you how much money he found at the Sanders place? $500,000.
Well, he can do whatever he wants with it as far as I'm concerned.
Oh, yeah. He'll make good use of it, no matter what anybody says.
Well, I'm out of danger. I should be grateful for that.
Good. Maybe it balances itself out. Listen, I have a question. When you left a little while ago, you said that now that you were out of danger, that you were going to take care of some business that you've been putting off.
Yes?
Well, does this business have anything to do with Landfair?
Why do you ask?
Because you said you just came back from there.
I know. No, it doesn't concern Landfair.
Does it concern Max? Is that why you had to rush in here and
Steve.
Look, Gabrielle, now that Rolo is in jail in Buenos Aires, you should be on top of the world, and I haven't seen you smile not even once. Now, come on, don't try that. Don't try it now. It doesn't count. You know that this is more than curiosity for me. Now, please, talk to me. Let me help you.
When I can tell you, you'll understand why I have to discuss this situation with Max first.
Fine. If that's the way you want to handle this, I'm not going to hassle you.
Steve, please trust me.
It's Max I don't trust. Especially if whatever you've got to tell him involves any kind of a commitment.
Oh, don't worry. I'm quite aware that getting a commitment out of Max is never going to work.
Well, amen. Maybe you're finally waking up to reality.
Yes, his lecture sank in. The fact that I was falling in love with the image instead of the man. But he was so seductive. You know, the adventurer. He certainly can pull people into his wake.
Oh, Gabrielle. He creates his own world, and he operates by his own rules. Yes, he's got redeeming qualities. Max can be so sweet and so loving and so tender. You ought to see him with kids.
I have. He's wonderful.
But he can't commit to anything or anybody, not for very long.
Is that a Holden trait?
No. I'm destined to have my heart broken.
You and I aren't very different, are we? Evening time was always my favorite time on the ranch, too. It was always so peaceful.
Couldn't have been too peaceful with, you-know-who around.
No, and if he needed to, he'd always invent some excitement. The day that I was on Don Alonso's ranch, Max came to get a job. He invited me to ride over the ranch and show him around. I knew then my life would never be the same again. I should have got on that plane and gone straight back to London.
Gabrielle, broken hearts do mend, and there is life after Max Holden. You are a beautiful, charming, wonderful lady, and you will love again. And I'm telling you, the next guy will not turn his back on you, because he's going to recognize what a gold mine he's got.
Steve, you are the most caring man I've ever met. Thank you.
Here are your messages, Mr. Holden.
Thanks. Did my brother come back yet?
He came in and out a while ago. Oh, the police cleared everything out of Mrs. Roberts' suite. One of the cops told me that the daughter-in-law's been released on bail.
Good. Okay, thanks. Listen, when you pass by the bar, ask Rob to send over another round, will you?
Oh, no, Steve, I can't. I've got to leave.
Oh, okay. Sorry, cancel that. What's the matter now? You got that look in your eye again.
You'll know soon, I promise. Bye.
What?
Thanks, fellas. I appreciate it. Let's go.
Where are you? Why haven't you contacted me? Did you get the money from the Sanders mansion?
Steel yourself, Chantel. Max and his brother got to the money first. I tried to get it away from them, but they overpowered me. And then Max made a rather surprising offer. In exchange for a taped confession about my drug dealings in the past, he offered me my freedom, and like a stupid fool, I accepted his offer. I made the confession. As soon as I was on a plane back to Argentina, I was arrested by an officer from the International Police. I'm calling from their headquarters in Buenos Aires right now.
Look, I'll make some phone calls and get you a lawyer. As soon as you're set free, we'll get that money back from Max.
Forget about the damn money. I want revenge. On Max, on Gabrielle, and on that stinking baby.
That child is Tina Roberts.
No. It belongs to Max and Gabrielle. I'm certain of it.
Rolo, if you're wrong...
No, you listen to me, Chantel. I swear, someday Max Holden is going to be so sorry for what he did to me. So very sorry.
I don't mean to cause you any more pain, Tina. But now that Rolo is in jail, I'm out of danger, and that also means my son is safe. It also means, too, that you don't have to pretend to be Al's mother any longer.
Look, I am the one in jeopardy here right now, okay? So I can't give him back to you right now.
Look, I know you've fallen for Al. I realize that, and I won't deny you from seeing him.
Look, you do not understand.
Oh, I think I do, Tina. But there's something that you don't understand. Al belongs with his mother. His true mother.
What about me? If all this comes out, they're going to throw me in jail for the rest of my life.
Down, Tina. There's no way you're going to go to jail.
Look, you don't understand. You're not even trying to.
Look, if you're worried that people will think that you tricked me into giving you my child, you don't have to worry. I'll tell them everything. The whole truth.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, well, the truth is exactly what's going to send me to prison.
Why? I don't understand.
The police think I killed Maria. They have all this proof, all this evidence. And, but unfortunately, it all points at me.
Tina, I'm sorry, but you could clear your innocence if you would only tell your side of the story.
They don't want to hear my side of the story. They don't want to hear that she was going to kill me. They don't even want to hear that I was just defending myself.
Well, why? I mean, why wouldn't they want to hear that? People aren't that stupid, Tina. They're not going to convict you of a murder that you have no motive for. And we do know that you had no reason to kill Maria.
Not exactly right. You see, there is a motive.
What?
The police found a letter that Maria was writing. And in it, she makes it perfectly clear that she was blackmailing me to divorce court.
Why would she do that?
Because she wanted to ruin me. She wanted to destroy me any way she could. So she went on and on about how she was going to tell court this terrible secret that I had. But it never got that far. No, it just got to the point where I agreed to go through with the divorce just so court wouldn't learn the truth.
Well, what secret does Maria know?
Oh. That's right. Maria was going to tell court about Al. You see how this all fits together now? Do you see why they wouldn't believe me if they found out about Al and how I was keeping the secret all this time?
Oh, yes, and they will think that Maria was using Al to blackmail you, and then they'll have their motive for the murder.
And then I'll be lucky if all I get is a life sentence. Gabrielle, that's why I can't give you Al back right now. Don't you see that as long as they think that Al is really mine, then there's no motive for Maria to be blackmailing me? Look, you do. See that? You do understand why I can't give him back to you right now. Don't you?
Oh, yes. I can see how truly desperate you are.
Well, then you go along with this charade right now, at least until they let me go. Please?
Tina, did you murder Maria?
You'd ask me a ridiculous question like that.
Police did, didn't they?
Yeah, well, you know me. They don't. I swear to you, I did not kill Maria.
That you were in her room when she died.
I was trying to get the poison away from her. But didn't you hear about some dangerous chemical that was stolen from the lab?
Yes, it was all over the news.
Well, I knew that Maria had it. And I figured out that she was going to use it to try to kill Vicky. So that's why I went there, to take the poison away from her, and then she walked in on me.
And that's when you attacked her?
No. No, she attacked me. Look, I was just trying to get out of there to get the poison away from her, and she fought me for it, and it spilled on her. Gabrielle, she died right in front of me. And it was terrible. You do believe it was an accident, don't you? You do believe me, don't you?
Tina, I am trying to believe you, but your story is so incredible.
It's no more incredible than me surviving the Iguazu Falls, is it? Gabrielle, don't you remember that I was the only person in the jungle for you? I was the one who saved your life and Al's.
Of course I remember. I will never forget what you did for us. And I'm well aware that my son could have died if you weren't there to help with the delivery, Tina.
Well, I never asked for anything in return, but please, Gabrielle, I am asking you now.
Kim, would you please take Joey upstairs? Thank you.
Gabrielle, please. If you don't help me, I'm lost.
Honey, we cannot go to the airport until I call the police station. I have to find out if Tina goes... Tina, honey!
Oh, Vicky.
Hello, Gabrielle.
Oh, goodness, you're here.
Oh, I'm sorry I had to leave you at the station house, sweetheart.
Oh, it's okay. You're here now. How's Joey?
He's better. But Larry said that the asthma attack is one of the worst he's ever had.
Will he be all right?
Yes, I hope he will. We're certainly going to do everything we can to help.
He needs special care and treatment, and we're going to see to it that he gets it.
Well, what kind of treatment?
We've learned about a clinic that has had a remarkable success with treating asthma, especially asthma in young children. There's, needless to say, a very long waiting list to get in, but Larry spoke with one of the doctors at the clinic, and then just before we left the hospital this evening, the doctor called back, and he said that there was an unexpected opening.
Well, that's great. So that means that Joey is going to get all the help he needs, then.
Right. I'm going to take him tonight.
You? Well, isn't that something Clint can take care of?
Tina, Joey wants both of us with him in Switzerland. I'll be following them tomorrow.
Switzerland?
Mm-hmm.
Vicky, you can't leave me now.
Honey, I know how much your family means to you. That's why I think you have to look at this from somebody else's point of view now. Joey is a child. He's a very sick little boy. The prospect of going to a strange country for some strange treatment is terrifying him, and he wants his mother and his father with him. Come on, honey, you're a mother. If you were in my position, what would you do?
I know, and I said I'd changed. I said that the old selfish Tina was gone.
Well, you're not really being selfish. You're afraid.
No, you're right. But I'm a grown woman, and Joey's just a little boy. And he needs you more than I do, so don't worry about me. I'll be okay.
Thank you.
It'd be a great shame to leave the baby with strangers. So I am perfectly willing to take Kim's place and look after Al myself.
Oh, that's a very generous offer. Isn't it, Tina?
Yes. Yes, Gabrielle, you're all heart, but I really wouldn't want you to use all your valuable time to take care of me and my baby.
Oh, I don't see it of any kind of sacrifice at all. In fact, I've become quite close to Al. We seem to have a very special relationship.
Oh, yes, you certainly do have that, but, you know, taking care of Al is a full-time job, and you already have a job.
That's not a problem either. Delilah makes me have my own time schedule, and I can work away from the studio very easily.
Tina, this sounds too good to pass up.
Yeah, well, it does, but I'm afraid I'm going to have to. You see, taking care of Al is a 24-hour-a-day job.
Honey, really, between you and all the servants and, I do think you can manage. Al's not that demanding.
No, I think I understand how Tina feels. If you won't think it too presumptuous of me, I would be more than happy to move into Landfair. I mean, that way I could be with Al day and night.
Move in?
Talk about friendship. Tina, if you don't take advantage of this lady's offer, you got to be a fool.
The perfect solution to your problem, my dear.
Yeah, I know it sounds
I'll
that
tell
way.
Heron to get a room ready. And, you know, it'll be very easy to turn it into a mini studio, and you can still do your designs, and you'll still be in shouting distance of little Al.
Oh, Clint, that's wonderful. Thank you.
Now, wait just a minute here. Aren't we forgetting something? Like there's somebody else that should be considered in all this, like Al's father?
Fine, I'll give him a call from the study. Excuse me.
Well, I'm going to help Kim with the packing.
Is there anything I can do to help?
No, thank you. You've provided an invaluable service to this family, and we thank you very much. Oh, Tina, I forgot to tell you, we're having the library redecorated, so you're going to be living in chaos for a while.
So what else is new?
Well, I think I should go upstairs and help Kim.
Oh, no, you don't, Missy. You're not going anywhere, not until you tell me just what exactly it is you were up to.
Not trying to pull anything off on you, Tina. Al needs someone to care for him, and I happen to be available.
Yeah, because you made yourself available, because you want to hold your threat over my head day after day.
I don't have to issue any threats to you. I have every right to take Al away from you anytime I choose. But I am trying to pay back a debt that you so rightfully reminded me that I owe you. Is it so hard for you to understand that someone can actually believe in the things that you merely talk about? Like family, responsibility, and honor?
Oh, you want to talk honor? Fine. You know how to really help me? Why don't you just stay right where you are at Holden Towers, and then I can get a professional to help me with Al.
Oh, no. No, I'm sorry. I will keep our secret for you to clear your name with the police, with the understanding that you allow me to stay here with my son.
It's not that simple. You know, Cord is around Al all the time. I mean, Max is taking his role as godfather very seriously, and they're going to be hovering about. Don't you think they're going to wonder why you're here?
Clint and Vicky seem to understand. I'm sure they will, too.
No, it is too risky. All right, somebody is going to notice the way that you look at Al and know that you are not just your ordinary nanny here. No, it can't happen. That's all there is to it.
Fine. Is that your final word?
Wait, where are you going?
To the nursery. Because unlike you, Tina, I have a heart. I'm going to bring Al downstairs so you can kiss him goodbye.
Oh, no, you don't. You wait just a minute here. You're not going anywhere. You can't take that baby from me.
He is my son, Tina. And there is no law in this world that tells me that I cannot take him away from you now, anytime I please. Now, if you don't honor my request, I am going right upstairs, and I'm going to get my son and take him home with me tonight.
I guess you don't give me a choice, do you?
No, I don't. Now, if you will excuse me, I'm going to go upstairs and see if our son is ready for his feeding.